side. If you're not supposed to be mid, go to the left side. Ryzen, stay alive. Ryzen, stay alive.
Alright. Well. This is either going to be the worst idea possible, or the greatest one. For those of you who don't know, I've been managing the Factovian Winter Games since its conception, and this is the first time that I am going to be streaming a actual match. And to preface that, I am currently sleep deprived. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let me just shout this. Shout this. And now we wait. Alright. Well, welcome. For those of you who are just tuning in, this is the second round of the Major League Finals between Wild Wolfpack and Major Renegades. I am the tournament manager, Malone. I've been managing these tournaments for the past, I want to say, year. VGB Season 1, VSG Season 1, and now VWG Season 2. The fun part about this, well, commentating session in particular is that I've actually never streamed matches before. On top of that, I'm currently sleep deprived. So, this either has full potential to be really good, or really cursed. Either way, looking forward to see what happens. Right now we're just waiting for both teams to get ready, and then once that starts, we'll see some action. But for now, it'll probably be like 1 or 2 more minutes until we get to see the match start. So, get a drink, get some snacks, and we'll have some fun. from what I've heard, they are about to start any minute now. I believe Late is just currently trying to finish some stuff up before we tell Save that he's ready. So yeah. Alright, well, excuse that brief schism right there. We had a few technical issues, but we should be starting this pretty soon. So what it looks like, class chemistry is pretty unique here. It's not entirely surprising, but they do have Saber on ST and HVAX. I wonder who they're putting on assault for. Not assault for ST for Raiders, because I don't think they actually have anyone who estimates save Crucify. They do have Candogs, that's an easy RT counter to their STs. Oh, they did have Taller too, I completely forgot about that. So yeah, Taller, Crucify, STs probably. And then you have that to count against Saber and the other ST. Plus they have Candogs, so that's immediately going to be a huge distraction for them. Alright, we're starting up. Alright, let's see. Fly. Alright. And right off the bat, HX, Soggy, and Saber going canals, so could go and get ahead and get some canal picks. They're sending Canal to take Dock Spawn off real quick. And they appear to be sending the rest of the assaults in. Is that. Oh, they don't have a dev. Okay, so they're mainly doing STs and assaults then. Yeah, so sending Candog to get Dock Spawn, pretty regular so far. Blake playing super far back on pipes. Soggy getting a pick on Adept. Late going, Kanze going down to late. Pretty regular pick so far. Saber and Ajax set up. They're probably going to swing wide here. Candog going down, that's R2 out, immediately good. Yeah, and they're swinging right now. Emma going down, Auspicious going down, Charlie going down. Saber's still alive, not anymore. Cross was killing him. And that's about 3 picks out of base. Kendog getting shot by a recon before, but ST's killing those 3. They didn't... Oh, they got like 2 picks out spawn. They could probably push this. Yeah, and they already are. Pushing straight out. Getting some damage off. Late coming back. Kusai going down to Niaz. Tala going down to Vipo. Late still getting picks on move. Though most of the damage though. Niaz getting heavily shot down. Gabe going down. Soggy going down. Saber going down. That's a lot of defender picks. And they get 7 in base easily. Oh wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 to 8, yeah. Which leaves ST out of spawn. Do you even have ST? Yeah, they do. They have both STs out of base. That is not good. That means that their STs can push in and get a few picks easily. Wait. Someone dying in base. Yeah, they're already getting picks in base. Nia's getting a few, like one quick pick. And that's it, though. Soggy dying off spawn auspicious. They're pushing pipes. Do they notice this? No, they definitely notice this. Gabe going down to recon. They don't notice this. Oh no, they do. The Reaper sees it immediately. Oh, K-Track's dying immediately. Reaper might be able to pick here. But I don't think he does, because yeah, they catch him in. Wait, Conte almost dead here. That dies. Queso gets picked off. Overextended. Crucify almost in base. If he can be with those two, then he should be able to get reinforce quickly. But he's trying to maneuver around those two. If he groups up, he can get in easily. Soggy killing Adept again. Just heal in. Nah, Charlie going down. If they can get Crucify in, he can... Is he not? Yeah, okay, there he goes. 3 off spawn. No, 5 off spawn, including late. Queso going down to Soggy again. They have 10 in base. How many on Raptors? Only... Oh, jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 on Raptors. They're pretty set up for this. Majority US stacked on old. They go new. They all immediately get caught by the crossfire on Raptors. And they're dropping new, yeah. Not sure if that was the wisest decision. They can't really do anything in this spot. Yeah, they didn't cross out immediately. Yeah, it's taking anything here. We just need to pick it off. Wait, Saber getting 2 picks out of that. That should not happen. That should never happen. Wait, did they drop down? They dropped down. Yeah. In hindsight, that is never a good idea to drop down on an ST when you're on Raptors. That's... And they're pushing outside. They know they can get a pick. And Bompack somehow dying? And Moose dying? Kandog almost dying too. Somehow managed to get out with his life. Yeah, that was not a good, Wait, 2 more died in base. Yeah, that was not a good series of decisions made by... over there. Yeah, so they're sending off spawns to canals. They know they're kind of fucked if they go Burge. With the Reaper and Conte holding side, there's not much they can do. Talbo's sitting Burge, not much he can do either. One walking main. They're pushing in main. Walking inside too. Reaper goes down. They're not getting... He gets a pick though. So there's 1 pick out of base. But the side push somehow works. Reaper gets a pick. Salt gets a pick out of base. Nia's getting a pick on Raptors. Fax is going down. Reaper is still alive. Niaz is still getting damage on Raptors. Reaper finally going down. Niaz is pushing in base. There's no way he lives this. Yeah, no, he's falling back. Good choice. Yeah, no, somehow, Vaders are managing to hold this despite a lot. I'm not sure if they've managed to, like, constantly reinforce with their losses, or if, like, they've just been outmaneuvering defenders, but it seems like every single pick that they've gotten base has been almost immediately replenished by either bridge or canal pushes. Fax is going down to Soggy. Late killing Meepo. Seems like they're doing an old push with 3. Do they have enough to do that? They might. And they're pushing, they're committing to this. If that dev saves though, he's definitely dead. Yeah, he's staying back, he knows what's up. Oh, nope, never mind. Freedom going down. H-Jack seeing one pick, he killing Moose. That pushes, yeah, that was dead, but Moose somehow died out of base, or in base. Sai is trying to make a move here? Almost getting queso. Though, he's pretty low, they might get pushed out. Yeah, no, I don't think Tall wants to commit to this. Yeah, because they cannot afford to have anyone else die in base, because that is... Tall being the only ST in base right now is pretty dangerous. Because if he's not set up, then they could easily get into push in base and get a lot of picks. Because Bridge right now, they're probably all out of charge, which is why they're all low HP. They're trying to do something in canals. Seems like they're sending... what is that? 3 or 4? 4 to old again. Wait, they're pushing canals? Yeah, okay, they're pushing canals. Which means that, yeah, they're pushing old right now. Okay, going down. The old push made it to the far left in main. Trying to move away the way around Masters. They don't want to die here. One walk SC walking in main. Oh, they're about to get pinched hard. Yeah, they're about to get pinched. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Ideally, the people on roof should have been able to immediately counter the people who were pushing through pipes, but it just didn't seem like that happened. And now you have 5 off spawn. Yeah, Late's still sitting back pipes. Not surprising, getting a pick on Mesa. One left out of that push. And yeah, it's now just occurred to me that, I've been, not shivving the entire thing the entire time. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh well. Well, that's one way to start it. And yeah, I'm just now reading all the DMs too. Holy shit. God damn it, that could not have been more fucking embarrassing. Yeah, they're pushing all the way now. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, Conti going down. That seems like a dead push. Gabe someone getting a pick. Wait, that was close. Wait, he should not be pushing that. Yeah, he's dead. That pushing, getting 2 picks right there. Vex could probably get 1 pick up. Nah, he's gonna get considered immediately. And it looks like this might be it for defenders. Yeah, they're going base immediately. And that's it for phase 1. Well, on the right side, phase 1's pretty boring on its own. So, now you get to see the fun shit. AKA, you get to see Defender STs munching for 5 hours straight. But, we'll see. Oh yeah, leaderboard. There you go. Surprisingly... yeah, their heals are not too great compared to Raiders. Like, a lot of inconsistencies. Late's somehow... okay, so Late's on dev. That means someone else is on recon. Who's on recon? Don't know who they put on for recon. There must be someone in this group, I don't know. Soggy playing close. Late sees it, Tall sees it. I don't know why they're sitting in the open right there. They know the recon's there. Okay, now he's moving back. Now they can push that a little bit. Reach sitting in, not Reach, Crucify sitting in vents. Let's see. Yeah, they have Freedom. No, they have Gabe watching top main. Soggy still sitting in banner. They don't have an ST. I'm surprised they didn't send an ST to take Gate immediately. That's pretty dangerous, especially considering Crucify is holding the vent. Oh, maybe not. They don't have anyone in base, so they can't really commit to a side push here, unless they're like really desperate. Yeah, okay, they're sending classes to try and take Vanna. This is pretty normal. Yeah, they're sending all the classes to do. Let's see how that goes. And I don't want to go into that, but watch. Let's see how he. Let's see how Saber responds to this. Recon pushing in advance. See if you can get a little quick pick. Yeah, Vader's respecting the sightline. Recon leaving Vance. Saber's still holding it. They might not push that for a while. And where are the team? Yeah, they're all already in gate vent. Let's see. Late rotating to Vanna. Not much going on right now. Never mind going. Is he? Not making up his mind. It's whatever. Oh, Soggy finally getting a pick on bomb packs. That's a really good pick out of base, or out of banner. But RT's committing. Let's see what happens. Nope. Immediately goes down to Saber. But they do take banner. That means they're probably gonna leave gate any second now to take banner. Probably. Because they don't have an. They do have an ST to probably counter taller, but only one. Yeah, they're already moving the banner. Yeah, got the other C too. Wait. No, Saber somehow managed to get control of banner. Do they commit to this? I don't think they do. They could easily, yeah, they're auspicious going for the brute force. Late. No. Yeah, no, that looks like a dead push. Yeah, they're falling out. Yeah, that's a dead push. Wait, did he... Oh, he's slammed. Second I tap out, he does something cool. Okay. But yeah, no, it doesn't... He didn't get enough picks to warrant a full push. So they're gonna get out of banner and try and reorganize something. And they didn't seem to send anyone side either. They don't have a top main call out. I assume Gay watching side is just gonna watch side, not top main specifically, but they can't really do a side push. They have to like commit cliffs still. They need to make some sort of leeway here. Ideally, with the amount of people on cliffs right now, you could easily maybe leave gate, stack up to this corner here and get some 2 picks right here. That way, Dev can't really do anything on what spot he is right now, and you can just like stack, continue stacking from here and then gradually make your way to ramp. But nope, they're coming to banner and they're dying. Yeah, and oh, Saber trying to go for the pick, but gets punished by Crucify. But HX is already holding the vent, so Saber dropping for that was a neutral play, I guess. And it looks like they're committing to side. Wait. Auspicious is already in storage. I think Gabe realizes this. Wait, is he inside of storage? Yeah, he's inside, but he's not going to do much because he's going to get pincered immediately. Yeah, and it looks like they're all going side. And they, looks like the all spawns are already in sewers too, yeah. gonna be a full TP push. Or it might actually be a fake. Because they haven't gotten to the door yet. So if it's a fake, they're relying on the slow rotation to try and either get a banner. Oh, no, they've gone through either one. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a side. No, TP rather. Let's see, who do they have holding top main? They have Freedom on Assault. They have a lot of their team holding top main. Plus Recon, plus Dev, plus ST. Yeah, if they try going for a monkey here, that's not going to work out too hot. But they are going to commit to the push. Both Recon's missing. They're dropping. 70 no picks at all. That's not good because that means that ST's going to be alone outside. Oh, wait, he's not even inside. He's that. Oh no, that's a throw. His SC was holding in storage, and Saber getting dropping down the side. Yeah, that's the fucking steamroll inside. Getting all the fucking 4 picks. And late just fucking popping off, killing both Niaz and base of Delta. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was not a good play. I don't know why Defender SCs did that, because if they just held side and waited for them to push, they could have very easily held off that entire thing. But because Saber dropped down and got no picks and Ajax was holding inside storage, it gave them all the leeway to run right just straight through side. But let's see. Late's in base. He's on ST now, not Dev, which means that they have really no other class players in base except Crucify. So they have both
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Now, whether or not they hold inside the callouts is yet to be determined. It looks like Crucify is going to be holding that call out. Late's going to be going to the other one. They have no... Oh, wait, no. They do have main call out. Can't lock in it. Oh, they have R2 too. So, yeah, they're pretty situated in base. Wait, are they doing a top? Alright, let's see how this goes. No. That getting eliminated. Emma going down, Soggy going down Emma. That's no recon for them. That killing Baxist. Gabe going down, Beautiful going down. Yeah, they're all just going down. Vecti is killing. Vec got 3 kills. If it weren't for Vec, then that push would have been not good, but if they hold side here, then they can absolutely... Yeah, it looks like... Wait, no. Yeah, no, they got 3 in base. Okay. They went neutral with that, because Vec getting 3 kills and them getting 3 people in base is pretty much the same, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Tala was killed, Luminator was killed, Charlie was killed, Faxis was killed. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure they went negative off of that. I don't know, maybe only, yeah, no. I saw 3 people die in base, but there might have been more off spawn. But I don't think they'll commit to another top main push after that. And if they do, then they're extremely ballsy. Yeah, there's no way this is another top... Is this actually another top main push? There's no way. Yeah, no, this is not. Soggy missing. Yeah, no, they're going tried. There's no way that was going to be another top main push. Yeah, Soggy, Saber, Gabe holding top main. Wait, no, yeah, they have those 3 holding top main. They're pushing out Crucified. They know that they're there now. There's only 3, so if they push out, Crucified might be able to hold that, and with Auspicious holding them top, and Soggy doesn't have an angle on Auspicious, so if they push out, they might get dicked here. Yeah, and especially now with Late holding top. Yeah, they get dicked here. Yep, they get dicked. Crucify. Oh. This was a split push, but Vet goes down. That means he can't get any picks, but Crucify got killed by Emmett. Which is not good because now they have only one ST in base. Freedom, not able to do a whole lot here. Recon still holding top main. He's getting pushed out by Candog. Missed his shot. Candog dead. Late. Considering. Yeah, no. Second Candog died. Late being there was a tragic incident. And they're pushing down side too. Wait. If they. Wait, they kill Saber. That means they can probably get in base 3. If Soggy doesn't hit. Yeah, he gets limited, but they get 4 in base. That's good for them. Yeah, that's really good for them because they only had like what 5 in base earlier. Now they have 7 or 8. Pretty big difference. Neo's Race of Vect and is that Reaper? Yeah, that's Reaper going Triad. Wait, falling back, going main vent. Yeah, Candog not holding that, then that's pretty much a free main vent push. But ideally, if they push out here, they're gonna get crossfired to all hell because they have pretty much all. They have 2 in mid, 3 old, 3 new, 1 holding close main vent. If they push out. Well, they should wait for. Yeah, they're waiting for Soggy, but even then, I don't think they're gonna get any picks off of this. And if they do, that's probably gonna be a recon pick, unless they focus Auspicious. Yeah, they're at main event right now. Auspicious going down immediately. He was not in a good spot. Vect is 50 HP. Conte trying to do whatever he can try and get take a base. He's dying though. Gabe going down too. Vect is still 40 HP on his life. People going down. Fucking basically people going down. Far too behind. Nias and Vex striving for the fucking lines right now. They can cross out all hell. They're gonna get pushed out easily. Yep, both going down. Which leaves Soggy alone top main. And it looks like 4 pushing down top main right now. Yeah, alone. Candog's pushing. Misses his shot and dies immediately. Yeah, it's 2 out of base. Oh, yeah, that's 2 out of base. It's pretty much. Yeah, this is going to make it really difficult for defenders to push in base now. Yeah, heals still have not improved at all, from what I can see. By this point in the match, ideally your heals should be at around like, I don't know, 500 to 700 if you're a defender. Heals being this low should not be a thing. Compare this with rated heals when it's like 500, 400, 700, 200, 300, 200, 300, 700. Like at average, it's between 500. Yeah, it's at average it's like 500 compared to this, where like the most heals are being done by the medic, and if not by the medic, then the ST, which is surprising. The main tried getting push out. 2 holding the other side. Beacon's out main. Taking the shot. Beacon misses. Getting bomb pack. That's Beacon out of base. They're pushing out now. Getting so many picks. Lumini going down. Charlie going down. Pax is going down. But is that it? Yeah, okay, that looks like that's it. But that is a lot of picks out of base. Plus Recon too. Soggy missing a shot. But that means Soggy now has free reign. Now the bomb pack is out of base. I think they held offside too. Yeah, they held offside too, so that means the only real challenge that Ajax is facing is Auspicious, and he's about to get pincered by the Osmons. So they didn't get anyone off of that. Unless, yeah, no, Auspicious dies. Yeah, so now Recon free reign. He can literally peek any angle, unless he like tries pushing up to here and gets crossed by the entire team in base. It's gonna make it really difficult for invaders in base to maneuver. Sending 5 try this 6 try this time. Yeah, they could probably push out of virtually any call out that they unless that happens. Unless late just pops off, gets 2, but dies. Now they have late out of base, but they can still virtually push out any call out with the 4 picks that they no. Are they committing? It doesn't look like they are. Yeah, no, they're falling back, it looks like. Yeah, they're out of triad. Honestly, you still probably could have pushed out of one of the callouts and maybe get 1 pick. Because late being out of base is really good for them. Because all they have to deal with now is like just assault and medic. Oh no, they do have Kusai still in base. That's maybe 1 ST, but late being in base is honestly far more dangerous than Kusai being in base. Oh yeah, they're pushing out TP now. Bomb pack going down. Oh, no, Saber going down to bomb packs. Officers going down to Reaper. Crosslith killing Vex. Reaper killing Eliminated. Yeah, it looks like this TP push is going to be successful for the most part. Yeah, they kill all the off-spawns. And now they can virtually push out. They can probably just... Ideally, they could run out of ult and just get a lot of picks. Go behind old cancers or old big cancers. Walk behind mid, get 2 free picks, and then walk back to terminal. Ideally, that's what I would have done. But it looks like they might just commit top main here. 1 walking triad or T-Junk. Do they not DM? That's late too. Oh god, Kusai's eating up. Yeah, that's a dead push. And they just got late in base too, so... Them commit... What were the OSTs? Were they in that push? Oh, they committed STs that push too. That was not a good idea. Yeah, no, that was not a good, not a good idea. Because now they have both STs still in base, and all the effort that they just went to the kill late is pretty much negated. Not much going on right now. Waiting for them to push. Wait, are they committing top main again? There's no way. There's no way they're committing top main again. Oh, they are. Okay, let's see what happens here. Alright, Holly going down to Soggy. Swag getting killed. Soggy going down to Swag. Queso getting killed on Reaper. Still running it down. Conti going down to Queso. Abby going down to Gabe. Late killing Mesa. Late's still alive. If they go for the recap here, Late's behind them. If they recap now, they could probably prevent Late from going straight in. But he's gonna walk straight in. He's gonna... Nope. Yeah, no. They had a really good push there. I'm honestly surprised that worked. With the amount of people that they had in base, I'm surprised that they didn't immediately kill Recon. But obviously with them having STs in that push, they left side completely open, which means that these 5 can now push in base whenever they want. And with all of them being low, not much they can do here. Freeman getting picked on crossbow, but he's probably gonna get pushed out any second now. But they're running it down top main. They're gonna juice this push for all it's worth. Conte backing up, yeah, that's SC, you not want to push that alone. Recon peeking. Getting a pick on SC, that's really good. That means that they can push it free now. Unless they could probably push this out, but I don't know why. They must be just waiting for more to be filled to the top main. But they could very easily at least get some damage and like probably get Freedom Reaper to get into a better position to help them crossfire, but no, you don't want to push that alone still. Yeah, they're running down top main. Now would be a time to push. Yeah, they're picking top main. Pushing them out mid. Now they feel the pressure. Now they're feeling that they need to do something. Because they're not going to be able to defend this off. Conte killing Limited, Candle killing Graysoad, Reaper killing Auspicious, Candle killing Knight, Conte killing Moose, and then Nia's finally killing Gandog. And that's pretty much all the Raiders in base. But they have STs held upside, which means that this push of 5 into Storage, or 8 rather, they cannot commit to a Storage now. If they do, then they have to kill the STs here. And they do, for the most part. But one ST is still alive. They killed Sib, but they didn't kill the other ST, and that slowed down the push entirely. And Crossworth is straggling behind and gets killed. So yeah. Kusai, the only ST in base, but he's in TP, so he can't really do much. Wait, did he not get caught? He didn't get caught. He could run down Triad. Yeah, he's gonna do that. Oh, but he's gonna get called up by Vex. Or not? Did... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay, they're just gonna run outside then. Yeah, they'll already go inside. They might fake, because Kusai is in base. They didn't clear him out yet, which means that they probably don't know that he's even in base to begin with. Oh. Oh! Okay, 2 free picks. Saber dropping down just in case, but he's not going to be able to get anything done. Are they going to push out gate? Even though they have base? They have an SC and Triad. Unless... Oh! Oh, I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to do a 2-prong push. Yeah, they stack up for 3. Recon can't really do much in that spot. He gets killed immediately. Now they push down side because SC is pushing up for them. Sword's pushing up at the same time. They get red for 3, which means everyone in main is probably at risk of getting shot from ramp now. Which means that the Sword... people in Sword are going to push any second now. SC already pushing from Triad. Yeah, now they're getting shot. Now they know that they're fucked. Sword's going to push any second now. Yep, they're already out. People going down. That SC is still alive. He gets Candle. Surprisingly. But one pick out of base is... RT especially, Candog especially, out of base is a good thing. Because that means he's not going to be in main vent calling stuff out. But... holding in main vent, seeing if they can get one free pick here. And they do. He gets taller. There's still one more left in there. And he dies. No, Saber dies to bomb pact. I think that's a pick out of base. Yeah, it's out of base. Kante's still holding inside of vents. Can't really... Yeah, Kusai can't really do much. He's an ST. All he has is an SMG. Kante falling back. At least to a spot that's comfortable for him. But Recon is top main, which means people in base can't really do much here anymore. Bomb Pact is not in an ideal spot to snipe the Recon here. Yeah, Bomb Pact is not a good spot right now to try and get Soggy. Which means that for the most part, Soggy has free reign right now. Oh no, is he... Oh, he's in coolant. Oh yeah, he's gonna be your top main any second now, so that means Bombac's gonna have... His free reign is not gonna last much longer. What? What? Okay. Gonna pretend that didn't happen. There's a brick ball. Oh, cool. Let me investigate this real quick. There it is. How is this? Yeah, that should not be a thing. How do I fix this? Oh, this is now a building stream. So, give me a quick second while I fix this. Okay, and that should solve that, at least temporarily. I should fix this up. I can hear some pushing the base. Yeah. Yeah, they're already pushing in base, so I'm assuming they're mid. Oh, is this a problem? No, I don't know what's going on here. Oh. Okay, well let's... hopefully that fixes that. Back to the actual gameplay. Alright, pushing down top main. 3 mid reactor, let's see how this goes. Oh, they have Vect and Reach in the... oh, they have Vect and Base in that spot too. They have a pretty good crossfire. Soggy getting Emmet. Hollow getting Soggy. You're getting Auspicious, that's in base too. They might get another recap here. Base are dying to swag. Saber, yeah, Saber dying to Hollow. That's out of base though. Conte going down. Atrax going down, that's out of base. They're laying down top main. Wait, are they? Yeah, they are laying down top main, but they're not going to be able to get that back there in time. Yeah, I'm just going to do a term hold because they have Dev, 3 assaults. Really good ones at that. If they push that, there's absolutely going to be at least 1 or 2 people dying in that push. Unless he's pop off, in which case, hoping for the best. Vecting a few, Vecting hit with 40, not being able to do much. He has a bad angle, and they're pushing with 9. They should get some picks here. Yeah, they're already pushing in. Nia's dying, Diva dying, Gabe dying, Vec dying. Yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't get any picks in that, which means that they have pretty much 10 in base. Do they have Recon back in base? I don't think they do. Oh wait, they might.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Triad? Yeah, that is Bomb Pact and Triad. That means they have Recon base now too. So there's gonna be a little bit of trouble for them, but defenders have been managing to get like constant recaps. Reaper dying in Triad, that means they're going to have to wait for Reaper, plus 5 other lost spawns. Oh no, that's so weird. Oh well, it is what it is. With the team that they have, you'd imagine that defenders would be struggling a little bit more. But that is clearly not the case here, because they've managed to get at least 3 recaps in a row now. If this keeps up, then this might be overtime. Granted, there are like 1.1k seconds left, so this could literally mean anything. But 3 recaps in second phase is should not be taken lightly. Freedom going triad. They're pushing with 4 in this case. HVAX holding side, Soggy holding top main, Stable with him. I think, yeah, that's Gabe holding main, pretty sure. Is that... Where's Vect? He must be in main vent. Yeah, he is in main vent. No, that's triad. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's triad. That's not main vent. Because Kendall's holding... And that's Moose. That's not Candog. Where's Candog? Oh, wait. They might be pushing on a B. Yeah, they're pushing on a B to lead. How's it going? Oh, that is a dead push. That is a very dead push right there. They're not going to be able to do much. They have to fall back. Vect is probably being pushed up by SC here. Yep, getting pushed up now. Barely getting away with his life. Let's see. Oh, they have COD too. Especially Emmett holding COD. They know that they're in there though, based on the movement. They can't stay in there for long though, because if they get flanked, then they're both just dead, and they've been sitting there for like a meaningless amount of hours. Is that Kendall gonna base? Yeah, it is. I mean, honestly, they don't really need to push that out. If they can cause some chaos, that should be enough for them, because they have plenty of base to hold this on their own. So if Emmett and Auspicious can push it out, and if they even get like 1 or 2 picks, that could mean literally anything. Yeah, they're pushing with 5 in the 5 again. Going straight into Triad. Late holding in Triad? Wait, what is going on here? Getting 2 picks? What the hell is... Wait, oh, that was main vent. That explains. Except if they were holding Triad, that definitely would have turned out a lot differently. Ghosty Ox, I'm aware that you're in a stream. For legal reasons, I cannot. Saki is still holding top main. Bomb is mid-reactor, surprisingly. He must have not had time to move back to the terminal. Yeah, the same group going back to Triad. ST's holding side. Wait. Are they committing ST in that push? They are, which means... Wait. I can't tell if... It says that Gabe is an assault, but... Okay, yeah, he is playing assault. Where's the other ST? Okay, yeah, Saber's in there, so they're pushing with an ST now. So if Saber dies, that means Ajax is alone fighting a 1v3 with Gabe. But he's going to be basically versing Candog, who has a shield. They're already out of main vent too. Fax is going to get killed here easily. He picks that one more time. People going down immediately. Overpeak got punished immediately. Conte almost dying because he overpeaked. Fax is still sitting on at a not so healthy 50 HP. Tala can deal with his SCB over there. Advic going down against this Soggy. He's... Jesus. Yeah, they are not able to do a whole lot here. They were basically in a stalemate. Does Soggy see this? He might have an angle. He might not, I don't know. But if they focus Fax for like 5 seconds, he could probably die immediately. Soggy going for a recon pick again? Bomb Pack sees him though. going for it. Soggy pushing down. Let's see who's first. And it's bomb packed. Now that means bomb pack can peek a lot more freely now. Which means someone's gonna die in this push any second now. And they're looking in response. Going back down. Bomb pack almost dying to assault on main. Beacon missing. They have. He has his freedom group going down. Beacon missing. Oh no, he didn't miss a shot. He basically go down to fucking group fire. Conte going down. It's just back and Saber now. Instead of getting crucified, that's an ST trade. One pick out of base is still fine. But they probably should have gotten a lot more with the amount of people that they had holding mid reactive. It's fine though. They got Crucify out of base, which means that they don't have any. They shouldn't have to deal with any STs in base now. Yeah, they shouldn't have to deal with any STs now. Save recon, but Soggy has been able to TP tall. He fell through the map somehow. Oh. God damn it. Alright guys, welcome back to the developer stream where we fix a mask for the 10th time in a row. Oh. Okay, that's cool. Let's just, yeah, this should work. That should work just fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And they're pushing down top main. They get Saber and they got both the C's. That means they can reinforce side for free. No one should die here. Not a single one. And they don't. Which means the only person out of base right now is Late, who's on dev. They have pretty much full team in base now. By all accounts, they shouldn't lose this. Even having 14 in base is extremely difficult to break. Yeah. I'm surprised they're not pushing with more. They might be sending a little bit more try with the late off spawns, but if they're pushing with just this, they're gonna die immediately. Candog is holding main vent. He's gonna probably run. Yeah, he's running. He's already out. Which means that they've been called out. Freedom going back into Triad. I'm surprised they're not pushing with more. They should definitely commit at least one more assault in this push. Because the only person off spawn is Late, unless they're like worried about Late getting in. And it looks like they commit to main vent. See how this goes. And they're out. Going to coolant. Candle's already set up for this. He's literally right below the button. Not much they can do about this. Beck trying to cross to Freedom Reaper. Reaper going down to Candog. Nia's almost going down to Candog. Reso dead to Candog. Nia's... yeah. Oh, Beck killing Candog, but that's pretty much the only pick they can get. And that's because Candog's shield is probably like, what, 10 HP? Yeah, so that was, that must have been a that must have been a desperation push to open coolant, which didn't work out too well.
Please don't.
Yeah, okay. Now they're trying to stabilize again. Late looks like he's in 2P, just waiting for the right moment to push. And it looks like they're going Triad. Yeah, they're going Triad again. Could be getting a lot more assaults in this push this time. Or not? Oh no, they are. That's good. Yeah, because pushing with 2 salts out of that push was not a bad idea. Vector didn't want the callouts. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have a good angle on anyone. He might have one on Bomb Pact, but honestly, it's not really that worth it. Because he doesn't really have a good angle. Mesa going down, Conti going down, Maple going down, Niaz going down, that's a dead push. Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem when you have a full 14, even 13 base, all class players too, because it makes it really hard to push anything. Late killing Saber, but dying to HVACs. Which means that Candog is probably somewhere on cliffs. Vec getting auspicious. Not sure how that happened, but he must have tried to kill Vec, but got punished. Which means they now have 3 off spawn, which is a Assault, Dev, RT. Which means that they have Recon, 2 SCs, and a Medic still in base. I'm surprised neither Recon have tried to go for one another at this point. I can see why Bomb wouldn't want to, since he doesn't really need to. But Soggy, on the other hand, should feel more pressure to get a Recon pick on something. Sounds like they're shooting blast right now. Yeah, and they are. Back into try, defenders go. Seems like they've run into something. No, now Toll's holding main vent. Auspicious dying the Conte off spawn. That must have been on. Knowing Auspicious, that was probably in gate. But they should really commit. Okay, so they are committing, yeah. Yeah. Crucify falling back, holding the corner, nope, going back to the vamp. And they're out. Gabe immediately dying to Recon. He has getting a pick on ST. He's still alive. They could get one more pick. Ejecting late. They're getting Candog, but that's out of base though. How does it take that long for Uber to get killed? Jesus. Took a whole 10 seconds. But they did get an ST pick out of base. That means Crucify is out of base, which means they only have to deal with 1 ST now. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, they only have to, well, not even 1 ST. I'm pretty sure both STs are out of, no, they only have to deal with Tolliver, who's holding main vent, but Tolliver being in main vent is not good for him because he can't really hold that. Because if RT pushes him out, then he's pretty much he has to give that if RT pushes him out. But they have about, I want to say, between 5 and 7 pushes left before OT. Or at least before the score ends. But they did manage to get like at least 1 or 2 good picks in the last push. And each pick they get will snowball into like them getting more and more picks over time. So let's see how this next one plays out. If they can somehow kill Recon here, that'd be even better. Vect and Reaper trying to find a pick on mid. I think they see the opportunity. They're pushing out now. Yeah, both sides pushing out, I think. Vect killing bot pack, that's really good for them. But Reaper, no. Yeah, Reaper and Mesa dying immediately. They're behind Big Cancer. Yeah, Highly jumping up too much, gets Soggy, dies immediately, gets punished. Vect going down, Reaper going down. Adapt should not be peeking on 50 HP, because if he peeks that, he's going to die immediately to Niaz. Yeah, and they're pushing down side. Because they know reinforcements are going to get in base if they don't. Soggy, Conte dying. But he gets late, that's a good pick though. Sib getting ST, oh no, Apex getting ST, so they don't have any STs in base. At least none pushing down top main. Which means Defenders could potentially recap here again for the 4th time. Because they get here faster than the off spawns. And all they need to worry about are the people holding mid. Not even, because like, if Niaz and Gabe can hold the spot, if Gabe doesn't do that again, Gabe needs to get healed, but he's probably doesn't have any charge. He's getting pushed out. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're already pushing out. No, they should, yeah, they should fall back. Yeah, Niaz must have been out of charge. That's not a, yeah, that's not good. Unfortunately, I think Niaz wasn't able to do much in that situation, and Gabe probably didn't have a good angle to counter the people holding ramp. So yeah, they had to suicide or something, and it didn't quite work out for them. Unfortunate. But they are getting picks off spawn, crucial picks at that, which means they only really have to deal with the assaults. And ST, who is now out of main event, replaced by RZ. They just need to stabilize at this point, because they just need to play their cards right. Because with all the the core players out of base, they could easily make a push in base, and Soggy just needs to get top main to ensure that. Auspicious link top main. 3 holding mid. Yeah, okay. 2 holding top main. Where's Soggy? Haven't seen him. Is he getting off-spawned? Did he die? Oh, they're pushing down top main. They see this. Yeah, they know that they're... Yeah, it's devastated. There's no way they're holding that. Yeah. How did they lose that? I wasn't paying much attention to what was happening elsewhere. I was just paying attention to in-base, but I probably should have been doing that. How did they lose that? I'll need to go back and check the bot, but... Unless they have people waiting in trad for the people who are in TP. That's the only way I can see them realistically getting back in base for free. But now with it being 100, 1,100 seconds, they have to win a downtown main. But even then, I don't think they have enough time. This might be a game. The focus, Conte is focusing, trying to focus off spawns. Bobhack dying. They know how urgent it is now. They need to run down top main. But the problem is, they're all set up for it. Vectin Freedom, they know that Kusai's sitting there. They can't really push that out because Kusai will easily just get them both. It's not an ideal push to make. They have to push on top main, at least by 75, otherwise it's going to be impossible to get a recap here. Yeah, they have to push him out. They know this. They're just going to go for it. Yeah. Yeah, that's happening. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Well, it looks like Raging Renegades will be taking the 2nd round for the finals. In what I believe a pretty interesting match, because defenders continually managed to get a few decent recaps, and somehow it just felt like they really, I don't know, they might, I'm thinking they might have just not been paying attention to off-spawns a whole lot, or they were trying to sacrifice a few things in order to get more picks in base. But either way, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, Raging Renegades will be taking the 2nd round. And I believe this evens out the score to 1-1, making it neutral. And that will close out the rounds for today. There are going to be 3 more matches after this point. There's going to be Azukin Mines at 2 PM EST, Aurora's Dam at 4 PM EST, and Ordana Foundry at 6 PM EST. But if either Raging Renegades or Wild Wolfpack Actually, no. It's gonna go to round 5 right away because since they've taken advanced, they can pretty much take Wadana probably. Unless they somehow manage to scoop in round 4, but either way, Azuka Mines 2 p.m. EST, War's Dam 4 p.m. EST, Wadana Foundry, if they somehow manage to get to that 6 p.m. EST. And that will close out the stream for right now, or for today. And hopefully, I will have regained my sleep schedule by that point, and someone else will be able to take up streaming the matches. But with that said, I will be closing out the stream. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys later.